Good morning. This is a new coffee I picked up, San Francisco's own Jeremiah's Pick. It is an organic French roast coffee, and it has cedar and dried fruit character, strong and robust, dark roast. I think I'm going to try it this morning, 100% Arabica coffee beans. So let me brew this up this morning. I am out of creamer, so instead I am going to use this coconut milk. It has 80 calories per 1 cup, it looks like. I'll probably be using about a half a cup because that's how I drink my coffee, half milk, half coffee, and it is vanilla flavored. Everything is ready, and we're going to do my own version of ASMR. Doesn't that just sound so good? I love those videos. Now I'm going to put the press on my coffee, press it down, and then pour the coffee into my milk in the cup. If you haven't seen any of my what I eat in the day videos, I always start my morning usually around 5 or 5:30 with a cup of coffee, half coconut milk, and then I eat breakfast usually right around 7 o'clock in the morning. It is 7 o'clock in the morning, and the reason I am showing this particular video to you is that my son and I yesterday went to the supermarket and made our own almond butter, and that is what I am using on my toast this morning. So I'm going to get a little bit of protein. So just 2 slices of toast with some almond butter that I made yesterday. I love soups for lunch and for dinner. I'm going to put a little bit of coconut oil on this frying pan and get about 3 breasts of organic chicken. I am just lightly going to heat these and get the skins golden brown. I'm going to use this chicken in my crock pot to make lunch, and I'm going to make my version of chicken noodle soup without the real noodles. I have chopped celery, onions, and some basil. I'm also going to use a couple of cloves of garlic, about 2 cans of rinsed northern beans, a couple of cups of fresh spinach, some Bunny Love carrot chips. I love that name, Bunny Love. I live and die by crock pot recipes. They make my life so easy. That's the brown chicken in there. Putting in the celery, some of the basil leaves, then the onions, adding the drained beans. Gonna top everything off with the spinach leaves. I love all my veggies, putting in my colorful orange carrots, 3 garlic cloves, some free-range, low-sodium organic chicken broth. I'm going to season it with some basil, some oregano, and some thyme. So far, everything is looking very good. Now, instead of using pasta in the chicken noodle soup, I am going to create my own quasi pasta using my Veggetti machine and some zucchini. I'm going to put all this curly zucchini that I just made and throw it into the crock pot. So I think that is it. I'm going to put the lid onto this crock pot and this gigantic concoction of veggies and some chicken and let this heat for approximately 5 hours. I haven't had anything since breakfast. This is my lunch now. It's about 12 o'clock. I'm just going to break up the chicken pieces with my ladle. And you can see how hot this is right now, making all this steam. I put some of it into a bowl, and you can top this off with a sprinkle of Parmesan cheese if you'd like. And that was what I had for lunch. This afternoon, I'm going to have a little bit of plain tea, and with it, I'm going to have a couple of cookies that I bought. I normally don't buy processed food, but I indulged myself this week and purchased some gluten-free little cinnamon cookies. They're very small. I only have a handful of them. These are just minis, so I probably will have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these with my tea, and that kind of holds me until dinner. I'm going to start dinner. I'm going to make sort of my crazy version of shrimp fried rice. I have some peanut oil in this pan, and I'm going to put in some garlic and also some frozen peas that had thawed in my refrigerator and some carrots that were thawing in the refrigerator that were originally frozen. I'm also going to put in some chopped up onion. I think everyone has their own special recipe for making fried rice. Some people put the egg in at certain times, and other people put the egg in at a different time, but this is sort of how I do it. I like it quick and easy. I kind of like to throw everything into one cooking pan. I'm going to put one egg in and mix it up, scramble it in, and then incorporate it into the rest of the ingredients that are in the pan. Now it's time to put in the deveined, thawed out shrimp, and I am going to cook those up. I'm putting in some day-old rice. It's really important that it's not freshly cooked. You don't want to add rice that has a lot of moisture to it. It's much better if the rice is drier, and this rice has been sitting in my refrigerator all night, so I've broken it up and thrown it in there. Adding some mushroom flavored dark soy, some light soy, and a little bit of sugar. And that is my dinner. I'm going to put it into a little bowl, and that's all I'm going to eat for the rest of the evening, just with a glass of water. Take care, guys. See you soon. Bye-bye from Marla.